It's just a drop in the bucket. Just a drop in the bucket. It's just a drop in the bucket. Just another day in the hole. Just another drop in the bucket.
So apparently this is Knack. One of the really first games that came out on the PS4 was a launch game.
Yes, I remember this game.
Yeah, it's Freer. He said it's pretty good. It's been affectionately called, he says, Baby Souls, because, believe it or not, this game doesn't actually hold you by the hand. That's a shocking thing. I mean, there's actual gameplay. Like, if you kind of watch it, you gotta, pay attention to what you're doing, and, he says you can get into it. It's kind of like if the Lego games so we'll throw a little bit of a challenge at you. It's pretty good. Problem is the character sucks. It's not like this is a character as a kid you go, oh, I love this character. He's freaking great. He's not great. And a lot of people have made fun of this character.
Oh no, is it a quick time event?
Surely does look like that, Peter Graves.
He's even capable of striking multiple targets at once.
So apparently this is actually, instead of just doing like 5 minutes, we're doing a full 11 minutes here,
Starting to move up in time here. The problem is I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be doing many more of these shows, because, Freighter's just kind of like, well, we got the Freighter versus Retro show in 2018. You don't have to worry about a separate show with that. I mean, it's just, he says that could be a bit overkill. He highly recommended, we rest and not do, whatever this is.
We're not even sure, folks. It seems to change every few episodes.
Yeah. Oh. So apparently, even as of last episode, the first episode of Just a Drop in the Bucket, apparently Freighter went to Randy Newman. He said, and he said, last time, you didn't have a theme song for a little bit. Nah, you just don't worry about it. Your Randy Newman made him a song.
Randy Newman, I didn't know he knew that guy.
Apparently he does. I can't complain. What were we gonna do? We're gonna have Frank Stallone do another song? I am honest with you, Peter Graves. That song with good old Frank Stallone was pretty bad.
What was it? It was like shark. It's like two men in a shack.
2 men in a shack. 2 men playing in the shack, It's like, what is that? What is that? I felt like calling Sylvester Stallone and saying, your brother's gone nuts. I mean, for crying out loud.
Freighter's really doing good at this game.
He's doing really good, which is kind of worrying, because either that it's a sign the game is too easy, or I don't know what's up with these crypts. So I mean, maybe Freighter's got difficulty down or something. You need to crank that difficulty up.
So you say really, there's we're not going to be doing this, really?
Well, I don't know, Graves. I'm kind of burned out on it. You know, I mean, you know, we're doing a show from inside a hole now. Just a hole in the ground. I mean, and you know what's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen where Pooh Guppy Adams is probably gonna fill this hole with cement. That's terrible. Gosh, and it's gonna happen. So, you know, we'll just have to kind of figure it out until then. Oh, that's kind of a cool mechanic right there. I like that, you know, using the right analog trigger to kind of like, you know, just strafe out of the way of those attacks. Pretty good mechanics there. Apparently there was a sequel to this game, but I don't know if it was any good. Or, well, again, the problem is it's not the game mechanics. Game mechanics are good. The problem is the character is like generic, and he's just the game was more interesting because it was like, you know, the engine handling this character. There was all these like little minuscule pieces, and we were starting to move. So you need to understand, folks, you know, at one point, you know, everything was just big old solid polygons. Kind of like those characters right here. And this Knack character was supposed to be like, you know, to show that developers don't have to do that anymore. Fortunately, they made a character that really has no personality. He's just generic. He's just a bunch of tinker blocks. Like that. I could kind of see, yeah, you kind of have to have your reflexes going. Yeah, not a lot of games, you know, are reflex-based, skill-based. You know, a lot of it is because what it is they want you to get to the credits so you can buy DLC. And it's just the way it's been, you know. And there's been games, though, that have been bucking the trend, such as like Doom and, you know, and the Wolfenstein games are starting to kind of buck that trend, but trying to go back. They know the players are getting mad. They want things to not be that way. They want to actually enjoy their games. They don't have to think about just DLC. Fortunately, no one told Activision. I'm interested in that World War II game. You know, like Rare says, if he gets that Xbox One X once his new job gets started. I can check on that one. He says once that gets started, he says he's gonna kind of update and get games he needs, you know, the Xbox One X, you know, like Doom and... Oh no! Ow! Oh, his idol was destroyed. Well, see, that's the wages I shed right there, you know? Just making idols about people you love. That's stupid. You know, maybe he should just go on the Danish dating scene.
Victor,
The Danish dating scene?
it seems the doctor
Peter
will be joining us after all.
But you want him to come. And you want him to bring Knack.
Peter Graves. Why, you think he's Danish? He doesn't even
What a
look
wonderful
Danish. He's
demonstration,
supposed to be Asian.
Yes, Knack must join us.
But
in
he
our
might
expedition.
be Danish. Maybe a little bit, just a little dare, my little dare,
wonder what
little
Charlotte
dare.
would find now
No,
if she was
stop
still
it, stop it. Bad, bad,
Come on,
bad,
Doc.
bad, bad.
Let's go.
Bad, 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 Peter Graves. He's not going on a Danish dating scene. And we got a little movie here, just folks moving up.
Hurry up,
I
Dad,
never
we
told
don't have
you,
all
but
day.
had Ole Anderson
Doc.
had taken
Thanks for
over
looking
the
after
show,
my nephew.
he
He's
was
growing up
going
so
to just
fast.
play
Frankly,
his
Robert,
Atari
it was easier when he was
2600.
younger.
Oh,
Now he
that's
wants to know how
terrible.
and why and
I mean,
debate
at least
everything.
play the
It's really
Coleco.
quite trying
I, mean,
at
I
times.
used to be called Mr. Coleco.
Sounds like you need a break.
But I mean,
Why don't you let me take him for
that's
a few
terrible. All those
Oh,
black
it's all
and white
yours.
games.
days? Lucas,
Is you gotta
just
play
you and
like
me again.
Frogger or something? I don't know. I didn't want to contest it. Ah, he would have hurt you,
The
Graves.
tracks from those
He would
goblin
have hurt
tanks
you.
should still be visible. So keep a
Oh.
sharp lookout.
Just about done here, folks. Like I said, the character sucks.
Well, Knack,
The gameplay
let the
mechanics
adventure
were pretty
begin.
good.
I can't wait.
Animation's pretty nice too. I'm sure
Well,
the
my dear,
Sega CD could have used.
Wish us luck.
I'm telling you, he needs to think about the Danish dating scene. Graves, that's silly.